I'm Billy Harris. You're hanging with Harris from Washington, D.C. My good friend Bart Vandaele. How was that?
Perfect pronunciation.
Perfect. How are you,
I'm
Bart?
happy to be on Hanging with Harris.
You are hanging with Harris, that's for sure.
We're gonna cook with beer.
We are going to cook with
We're
beer.
gonna drink beer. We're gonna understand a little bit about beer and the pairings.
Now, Bart, before we even give you your life story, I think we should have something cold and refreshing.
It's called refreshing. It's a Stella Artois.
It is a Stella Artois.
And it's not just Stella.
It's not just Stella.
This is not a glass.
This is not a glass. What do we call that?
It is a chalice.
It is a chalice.
And we're gonna pour it in a perfect way. So we hold it on a 45-degree angle. Then it's your turn, though. All right, there you go.
I'm watching this. It's perfection right there. It is perfection. So is there a technical way? Is this the Belgian way?
This is the Belgian
Do
way,
I do
and
this?
the only way. Yes, you do it like this. You don't touch the glass.
Not touching anything.
Hold on a 45-degree angle.
Yeah,
There we go.
Yep.
Keep it straight now.
And
Perfect.
you'll bring the angle back. All right, Bart. Well, I'm glad you're hanging with Harris.
First a little drink, and then we start cooking.
What do we say in Belgian?
Santé, proost.
Santé, Bruce. Sounds good. I'm gonna. How do you end up in Washington, D.C.? You a culinary school guy?
My parents owned the restaurant. My grandparents owned the restaurant. Grew up in it. Went cooking school at the age of 12. Culinary school.
Sure.
Then worked in Belgium in the 1-star, 2-star, and 3 stars.
Sure.
Went to the whole rigor. 27. I came to the U.S. So
I was gonna
that's
say,
about
because you've been in the States for a long time already, right?
16 years, and only in Washington.
Only Washington, D.C.
Lived in Washington.
How old is
Traveled there.
How old is Belga Café?
We're up on the 9th year, so we start to be like an old fart almost in the business. And not only just the Belgium chef,
Yeah.
but you know also that I'm a brand ambassador.
You are a brand ambassador. Brand ambassador for Stella Artois, to be exact.
Hoegaarden
Hoegaarden.
and Leffe.
So what are we gonna do, Chef? That's what I want to know.
We're gonna make a fish very, very happy. We have a nice
The
halibut,
fish will be happy.
and we're actually gonna poach it in Hoegaarden.
Hoegaarden,
Not hoe.
not Hoegaarden.
And a lot of simple things from out of the garden. We have leeks, baby leeks. We got heirloom tomatoes, a little big scallion, fresh onion,
Garlic, scallions. What is the red?
red beets that we fry, and then we just grind them. So we have a red beet dust. We go in classic a little bit. We're gonna make a Sabayon of beer. So you're making a poaching liquid. What I do, I accent it a little bit with more coriander because
Okay.
two ways of coriander get just the fresh cilantro or coriander
got it.
and the seeds. So and then little acid to it because lemon peel and orange peel are in there.
And with a nice wheat beer, that's a
And
perfect
what-
combo right away, right?
Voila.
It's a nice balance.
And we got some butter. And then we're gonna keep make
it on
this
a low
hot,
heat?
low heat because we want to poach. We don't want to cook
Yeah.
the fish. How to make a nice sabayon of Hoegaarden? I'm just taking some egg yolk. We add Hoegaarden to it.
Hoegaarden. Can I add a little too?
Yeah.
Tell
There
me
you go.
what.
You pour 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What did I say 6 for? That's actually 6 eggshells.
It
compared
was,
to
right? I'm going to finish the rest of this.
to 2 of the yolk. Season it with pepper and salt.
Combo. Got it.
To make a sabayon, you just have a little light fire and a fast arm. We're taking it off the heat because we don't want to make scrambled eggs, but we want to cook the eggs. We're just gonna finish it off. We don't want to add too much butter because we really want to create a sabayon who's just been thickened. See, I want frothy. I
Yeah.
want it light. With a little touch of lemon zest.
Okay.
We have the leek. I just really season this with pepper and salt mix and a little nutmeg. Just gonna let this melt. So it's called fondue of leek. Next to that, just tomatoes, really make them happy. It adds on to the acidity of the dish. The liquid is ready.
Right, this is our poaching sauce.
We take the fish and we just drop it in there.
It's gonna have a nice
Why did
bath.
we add so much butter to this also? It's kind of like a beurre monté or a thickened butter.
Right.
And just to protect the fish also.
It feels
and
good right
you
now.
bring it up to a boil and
Yeah.
then you get it.
And that's it. It goes
Then,
right back.
let it simmer. I would say about 7 minutes. We're ready to plate this. So,
Perfect.
So the fish is nicely poached. I'm gonna just dip it off a
So
little
it's just
bit.
poached, it's just cooked, and it's in the butter and
In
the
the
au
butter.
jus and the beer. It's all happening.
So a little fondue of leek on the bottom. Fish
It's a
goes
gorgeous
on there.
piece of fish.
Yes, and I still work with my hands, old school.
So halibut, leeks, heirloom tomatoes, and now all the fun stuff.
Voila.
That's a good-looking dish. Done.
So my sauce.
And it's just that. That's all it needs, right? Boom.
That's all it needs. So what we
Yep.
have is a little bit coriander,
Right,
baby
coriander.
coriander.
Got it.
There we go. Got some fresh chopped up scallions.
Yep.
Got a couple of popcorns with a little bit
Yeah,
curry.
this is a little curry
You
popcorn.
need-
Did I
yeah,
say?
curry popcorn. You need to have a little crunch always. 2 touches of this. We're missing the beer. We
Right.
also have a little pouring ritual for the Hoegaarden. So what you do, We pour it, and then we stop. We have to stop 2 seconds. You see how clear this is
Yeah,
right
it's
now?
amazing.
It has a second fermentation in the bottle. So
once you
therefore,
open it, right?
Yeah,
There's a little oxygen
so
in
you
there.
need to
Yep.
swirl it around to release all the aromas and every.
Did anyone
little
teach you how to
bit.
do that, or you're natural with it?
We're natural with that.
You're born that way in Belgium.
Voilà,
So that's
voilà.
going to go perfect with that dish, which we're going to eat outside because it's a
We
beautiful
will.
day. Lovely, chef. Let's go over what we have here again.
Fondue of leek, a hook-garden poached halibut with
Okay.
a Sabayon of halibut, some heirloom tomatoes, curried popcorn, and dust of red beets.
It's just that balance, right? It's a light fish, right? But everything, you even get the dusting of the beets.
Yep.
So nice, and then you get the curry flavor. It's a great balance. All right, Chef Bart, thanks
Pleasure.
for hanging with Harris. It's been a great
It's
time.
a pleasure to hang with Harris.
When you're in DC, come to Belga Café, Bart Vandaele. Look at that.
Hey, look at that.
And I can say yeah, brew in Dutch.
Yeah.
See you real soon. Thanks.
Pleasure.
Cheers.